Hey, y'all doing? This Rob Burnham, aka Preacher Man R&B, in the snow episode of Retro TV 91. This time I'll be in Smallville, Season 4, Episode 5. What happens on this week's episode is Clark and his father Jonathan is in Metropolis, and they're about to go to a Metropolis Sharks game. And before this is happening, Clark goes to get the truck, and this drunk driver comes and passes out and almost hits Jonathan, can't head on. And Bart Allen, aka Impulse, comes in and stops Jonathan from getting hit. But while he's stopping Jonathan from getting hit from this truck, he also swipes his wallet and he runs off. And Clark sees this happening because Clark is in super speed the same time Bart is. And what happens is Clark tells Jonathan not to call the credit card in as stolen yet because Clark wants to track down Bart. And he tracks Bart down to this hotel, and he's trying to get his father's wallet back, and he sees all these licenses. And it's Bart's license, but he got different names, and the different names are Barry Allen, Jay Garrick, and Wally West, the other three Flashes of the comic. And Bart Allen is the future, in the comics, he's the future version, the future grandson of Barry Allen. And when Bart starts hanging out with Clark, they go to the Talon, and Bart meets Chloe, and Bart tells Chloe that he's from the future and all this, making it like he's trying to hit on her or whatever. But in the comics, Bart really is from the future. So we'll see what happens with that in later seasons. Maybe, I can't remember if they really dive back into that, but we'll have to see. But anyway, Clark's trying to teach Bart the right way to do things and to be a helper and a hero instead of a thief. Well, also, what happens is Lex finds this manuscript that has Kryptonian symbols on it. And what the Kryptonian symbols say is, look closer. And Clark uses his X-ray vision and sees this map. And this map is leading to the other parts of the crystal that Clark got in the first episode when he was still in the Kal-El persona or whatever. And Clark memorizes this map and starts drawing it in a sketch pad, and Lex finds out that this map is in it too with the computer that he uses to analyze this manuscript or whatever. And what happens before this, Bart winds up stealing this manuscript, and Lex Luthor tracks Bart down and finds out that Bart's just a kid, and the goons that Bart's trying to sell this manuscript to is about to hurt Bart, and Lex tells them to let him go because there's cops coming in 5 minutes. And these goons say that was a bad mistake, Lex, and hit Lex upside the head with the gun. And Clark comes in and knocks out one of the guys and then throws the other guy through the ceiling. And Bart sees all this, and at this point Bart knows about kryptonite because he sees what it done to Clark, and he uses it on Clark to try to get away, and then he gets a change of heart and closes the box and then runs. And Bart takes the manuscript back to Lex, and then what happens with Lex with the computer finding out about the hidden map happened after this. And at the end of the episode, Bart tells Clark that he's going to go out throughout the world and try to find people like us, more superheroes. That way they can make a club or a league. That's foreshadowing to the Justice League that the Smallville universe is going to make in the next couple of seasons. We'll see what happens with that. But anyway, Bart tells Clark that he will stay if Clark can catch him. So Clark starts chasing after Bart, and they're in super speed. Then Bart taps into the Speed Force and gets even faster and zooms out of Clark's eyesight. And that's all that really happened on this week's episode. My question for y'all is, now that Bart Allen, aka Impulse, is in the Smallville universe, what's going to happen next? As always, Future Man on this on that, because he's awesome. This is Retro TV 91. See y'all next time.